Hey YouTube, today I have the Seiko SKX009K1 automatic watch. We're going to go through the pros and cons and why this is probably, in my opinion, the best on the budget beach watch you can buy. Now it comes in this nice box. It has this pouch in and has the Seiko warranty and the Seiko instructions, where I have somewhere else. I cannot remember where are they, so let's put that away. Then this is the watch. Now I got the watch with a rubber strap on because I'm going to use it primarily as a beach watch. That watch I'm going to wear in my summer vacation or to my trips to the beach. For the past few years I've been using this G-Shock Casio. As you can see, through a lot, and I wanted something a bit more elegant to say, and not an analog watch. And throughout the YouTube videos I've been walking up against this thing here, because either this or the Citizen, the watch, the blue one that they use in the Italian Navy. I believe this, I've tried it both. This, I believe it sits better in my hand. It's a bit larger, although it's 42 millimeters. So let's go through the specs, not the specs, to the pros, in my opinion. This is an automatic watch. As we can see, it has the hand that moves like this, not like taking sound like as it is a quartz watch. Now the good thing about this is an ISO certified watch for 200 meters, 660 feet, so you can dive with this watch, not only just swim. And now it has a 40-hour power reserve. As I said, it's an automatic watch, so if you're doing diving, you are 99% sure that you're not going to have an issue with the battery going out, and this is not going to be very convenient if you're doing something serious like diving. Now it has the 7S26 mechanism, which is so mechanism. It's not the best automatic movement out there, by means that it does not have hand winding and it's not hackable. And at this price range, I believe that they could put something a bit more sophisticated. Now it just wiggles around a bit. I don't know if you can hear that. It's the rotor in the back, whereas with a more expensive watch like this Tag Heuer, although this has a bracelet on, there's a lot less wiggle inside the watch. Oh, and this is subjective in my opinion. One other thing I forgot to show you in the pros section is that it has this carved Japanese wave in the back, which is a good touch, although it does not have a see-through case back display. Also, it says here, I don't know if you can see that is the F7S26 mechanism, and here in the back it has this number here, which the first number indicates the year it was built, so either 8, which means either 2018, 2008, or 1998. The second number is the month it was built. The fourth is April, and the other is the number of the watch. Now another pro of this watch is the fact that it has the crown in the 4 o'clock position, so when you wear it like this, it's less likely that it will pinch you. And to sum up the pros, I believe that the most important, at least for me, is that when I'm using a diving watch or a beach watch, I want it to be reliable. And by this means that I will not buy a quartz watch, because if I put it away for the winter and perhaps a year or two later, I might have issues with the battery when I would not be in a position that I could change the battery. So with a automatic watch, 99% of the times it will not cause any problem, although it's not working for probably a year or 2 or 3 years, or I don't know how much time. Just give it a good shake and this goes back on, and it can last through the dive. Anyway, so let's go with the cons. Now, as I said in the beginning, you're paying around, I paid for this 150 euros. you're paying that kind of money, you're not getting a windable or hackable mechanism. You cannot put the exact time, although there is a way you can do it. Let's unscrew this, and you can do this thing here. You can just put it back, and as you can see, the second second hand is going a bit to the back, so you can just trick it in a way like this. Let's put it back in. We're just screwing this down. Always remember to screw this in when you're doing swimming or diving, because there's going to be water inside otherwise. The other thing is that it has a hardlex crystal, which is a pro, but the hardlex crystal, as I had it in my sea urchin, it's prone for picking up fingerprints and things like that. It's getting dirty easier than a sapphire glass. The 7S26, as I said, it's a mechanism from 1997. It's very old, you could say. It's 2018 now. And the other disadvantage is that the alignment, although the hands align very accurately, the alignment of the bezel here, as you can see, it's not exactly 12 o'clock position. It has some play to it. It has 120 clicks. It's a very difficult one to turn all the way around, but which is a good thing, of course. But I don't like the alignment. It's not perfect on the 12 o'clock position. So someone would say, you're giving $150 for just a beach watch. No, this has the strap-ons. Oh, the strap-ons, I remember I forgot to tell you about it. It's a bit on the stiff side, although I like it being on the stiff side because it sits very firm in my hands, but it's not very comfortable. Now the rubber band in the back, it has a texture like this, which is a good touch, and also in the front it has this wave thing here, so it's also a good touch for this watch. So of course I'm not paying 150 euros for a watch to have it sit in for 9 months a year. So I'm going to take out this rubber band, and you can put a leather band like this, which I'm going to do next, or this is how the watch looks on my hand. You can see it's pretty tight, but I like it tight. Anyway, this was my video of the pros and cons of the SKX009 with the Pepsi bezel and the deep blue face here. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.